What is up, everybody? I'm back once again, guys. Last night I actually joined Power Stroke No Joke and Rusty Trucks actually live panel. Guys, it was awesome. Go show them love, support because they are two of the truest people on YouTube, in my opinion, guys. No more than just go into someone's panel and absolutely you showed love and respected and have a voice to actually talk, guys. It doesn't happen very often, guys. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna leave you guys this video for today. But first, love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself. Like, subscribe to the channel; it's highly appreciated. And thank you guys very much. I love each and every one of you guys. Have a blessed day. Thank you.
What's going on, brother? Are you bringing good vibes with you?
I am actually.
Hell yeah, bro! I love to hear it. How you doing?
I'm trying to anyway. So
How you doing, Bubba?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
We're all right.
Good, good. Yeah, touchy subjects, man. Touchy subjects.
Yeah, yeah. What you got?
Oh, nothing. Did you hear? Did you watch my the live earlier or anything? Did you hear what I
What
said?
today?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, I'll be honest with you, bro. I did not get to.
So, uh, Babel actually sent me a message, um, in my comments and asked me to come on a show, and I was like, I mean, I read him on my live and everything, so um, and I was just like, you know what? He said, come on my show and we could share the whatever credentials or whatever the heck he said. And I'm thinking to myself, like, okay. And I messaged him back and I said, look, the only thing I wanted to ask you was why are you calling Creek Squad Crack Squad? It makes absolutely no sense and it's wrong.
Mhm.
And I went on to say, look, dude, if I come on your show, then more likely it's going to bring you more views than what you have, for one. Not saying that I'm a special person. I'm not saying that at all. But and I went on further to tell him other things too. So yeah, he wanted me to come on a show tonight at 10 o'clock. And I was like, dude, I couldn't bring myself to go on his show, just because of everything that's happened and just stuff like that. It was just totally just gave me the wrong feeling, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Well, hey, how are you doing, buddy? I caught a little bit of what he was doing tonight. He's not looking too well, to be honest with you. He's looking. He's. I'll just say that he's not looking too well. We're just like I personally don't want to have to bother him if I can help it. You know, just let him go on and do what he needs to do. If he leaves me alone, I'm perfectly fine with leaving him alone. I think everything's been said that needs to be said about it. I don't, I don't personally feel that the need to make content about him really exists. I mean, I don't want to get into some, tirade about it, but the thing about it is like, I think our direction is going to be positivity, growing the community, giving people platforms, doing everything we can to try to pay this forward and just be good to one another, man. And that kind of stuff is very draining. So,
Well, I mean,
and with him being ill, I mean, it's clear to me, whoever wants to say, I don't care. It's not a pity thing. I don't like the person, but it doesn't mean he gets a pass. I just hope that, that where we're at right now, he just kind of leaves it there.
and I think I don't know. I think his channel will always be drama. That's how he started his channel. And usually once you start a channel some way of negativity, you have negative followers behind that. And I think in most of his people, you don't even see the regular people on his thing anyways. Like I watched like probably 3 minutes of it tonight and I was just like, it's the same thing. So I just went on, and I got a lot of people, comes to me and they're like, I watch your reactions to him because I don't want to give him views. I have a lot of people say that in my comments.
I did notice that. Yeah.
So I mean, but it's kind of like to the point to, if you're going to react to the guy, you're going to react about the same thing all the time. That's what you're going to do.
Well, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but yeah, that's pretty much the point where we're at. Is it's just been completely repetitive and just the same exact shit over and over and over again. And we,
Right.
you know what I mean? We're just wanting to move past it,
Right.
and just be positive, man. We listen. It's so like Dad said, it's very draining to have to just continuously be negative, and it's like, man, you know, am I going to defend myself? Yes, absolutely,
Right.
always, 100%, no matter fucking what.
Right.
But I want to spread positivity. I want to build people up. I want to graciously give people a platform like I was graciously given a platform. I feel that's the best way to do it, to hand it forward, because I
Right.
know what it's like, to start a platform and not be able to go anywhere with it. You know what I mean? It's just dead. You don't have much traction, much interaction, and I
Right.
know what that's like, and I want to give people, the opportunity to have that traction. So
And a channel isn't easy to build, guys.
no,
Like
it's not at
it's
all.
I started a gaming channel, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm thinking about just not even doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I wanted to do games, I'd just put it on my channel. Um, but I'm thinking about doing commentary to the gameplay, but like adding my own twists like for commentary, but having gameplay in the background.
Right.
So you get, younger watching gameplay, but listening to commentary at the same time. So I'm going to start that soon. So I'm going to do that. But that's not what I'm here for. What I am here for is to actually, you know, negativity is kind of a thing on YouTube that people seem to kind of follow and get into, and drama sells 100%.
For sure.
But I mean, there's a certain point to where somebody says so much, especially about parents, about moms, about family in general, to where it's kind of seems like it should be cut off. And it just goes on, and I don't think it's ever going to stop as far as what he's saying, where his channel is going. I just don't see it happening.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure, man. I mean, honestly, whatever he decides to do with it, that's on him. I mean, if he
Right.
takes it in a positive way, good for him. Like Dad said, I mean, I don't like the guy. There's not going to be anything that makes me like the guy. He's done what he's done. He's crossed lines that are uncrossable. So, um,
Right.
or
Yeah.
he's crossed lines to no return. But if he decides to take it in a positive way, good for him, man. You know, whatever. I mean,
Well,
I'm
I
not gonna
mean,
get there, but
I mean, what I seen tonight was kind of like him reaching out for views, a view.
yeah,
I mean, why would he message me and say, "Hey, I would like you to be on the show 10 o'clock. I've been doing this and everything else." And it just, I mean, because the only reason why, like I said to you, the only reason why I actually got on there that night was to actually ask him questions. That's what I wanted to do. Because
right.
last time I was on there, I got fed to the wolves, whatever you call it, and asked some dumb questions and stuff. So I mean, so yeah, I got on there that night and I went in there, and at the bottom of my message, I said, broke bones mountain out, and yes, my voice needs oil. So because he was talking about my voice and saying they was talking about broke back bones or some crap, the movie or something. I was like, dude, I'm 42 years old. You got to come something better than that with me. Like, I'm just gonna laugh at you. So yeah,
You're
I
40.
mean,
Are you really 42?
yeah, I'm 42. Yeah.
No
Mm-hmm.
shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm 42 years old. Yeah. So
Oh, well, you're holding up good over there, man.
thank
Yeah.
you, thank
Good
you. I
job.
appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to get on there and share that with you guys. And
Yeah, man. We
you
appreciate
know, it was just kind of weird getting a message from him, because I thought back on the message that you sent me, Power Stroke, and I was just like, man, that's 100% true. And then he messaged me, and I was like, that's what it's after. You know what I'm saying?
you. Yeah.
So I
Well,
mean,
well, yeah. I mean, and basically, what I had sent to you is basically shit that we have seen, the entire time.
yeah, yeah.
Obviously, it's just not. I was just looking out for you, man. Like, hey, it's not really worth it. You know what I
I
mean?
appreciate it,
Really
bro.
not.
I really do. I mean, like I said, it was just weird. I've gotten all kinds. I got a message from Harsh Reality today too.
I don't know who that is.
It's he's like almost 40,000 subscribers or something like that. He's in
Nice.
true crime, but he's in a different country.
Oh,
And I
okay.
got a message from him and stuff. I tried to get him on the show and stuff, but he's one of those type of people that is real dude. So if you ever want to watch a real dude, he's one of the real dudes. True crime. I mean, he messaged me back and he's like, "Look, bro, if I team up with you, I got to team up with everybody else, because I've done told everybody else I'm a loner."
Yeah.
So I mean, he was 100% real about it, and I thought that was pretty cool about him being real about it. I mean, I'm all about positivity, and I'm all about real ass people That's what I want around me. And he seemed like a good dude for say that, because anybody else with a bigger platform wouldn't even have messaged you back.
Right.
Plain and
No,
simple.
absolutely. Yeah. I mean, a lot of, well, you know, there's some people out there, man, you know, that want to see other people grow. You know, they want to see other
Yeah.
creators grow. And honestly, dude, you know, like with Ryan, you know, Ryan is all about, you know, wanting to help people out.
Oh yeah.
And like I said, man, he graciously gave me this platform, and I feel it's really necessary to pay it forward. You know, there's no
And
sense in being selfish with it. You know what I mean?
right. I mean, and I could say the same thing. When he shared my first reaction video, you know, whenever I was doing music reactions, he come on, he was a subscriber, and he gave me a little bit of feedback, a little bit and stuff, and I was like, I just started for fun. And then when he gave me that, I was like, you know what, dude, I'm working a job, I'm doing this videos, it's getting overwhelming. I wanted just to quit. And then I got a message from him, and I was like, I'm not stopping. And then it went on and went on and went on. And finally, he ended up sharing one of my videos. And I think it went on to get like 21,000 views or something like that because he
Mm.
pinned it. So, I mean, you know what? I said it from the beginning. Creek Squad actually had my back from basically day one.
Right.
That's basically who my subscribers are, is Creek Squad.
Absolutely.
And I've said it also. Creek Squad could change your life overnight. Plain and
Oh
simple.
yeah, most definitely.
No joke. And so, I mean, it's just I like I did the other night, 2 nights. I think I people went over and subscribed to a subscriber. I think it boosted him like 175 subscribers. And then as far as like Little Payday goes, I actually sent people over there and we rated his channel. And I think he boosted like 150 subscribers. So I mean, that's what I'm trying to do, is like go and raid people's lives or channels and boost little channels up more, because
Mhm.
I feel like that needs to be spread, like you said. Just because you have subscribers, some people scared of you taking people's subscribers, not you, but in general, everybody.
Right.
And I mean, that's part of me, is I want to just go
What?
on and share subscribers.
How do you? Okay, you kind of lost me on that. How would you take someone's subscribers? It's not like you have one subscription to, you know.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
it costs very little to follow. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
what is it doing? I mean, you can flood your, you know, your feed or whatever. I don't quite understand that. I think that people are very guarded over their following for whatever reason, but I don't really see the point in it. I think that if it's in goodwill and you're trying to, you know, like I said, if you treat it as a community instead of a hey, this is me type thing, you're
Right.
Mhm.
probably going to get a lot farther in life.
Oh, definitely.
While I interrupted you there, what is your? I don't know if you heard what I had said earlier about my feelings on the whole true crime community, if you will. Can I ask you, you know, what's your feelings on it? What do you think about it?
Well, I mean, honestly, I've a lot of my videos has been back and forth true crime. Um, so I started off like doing music reactions, and I moved to reactions, and then now I've moved about a month ago, probably. I moved to true crime, and kind of bouncing back and forth between true crime and just reaction videos. But I'm doing reaction videos on true crime now too. And so far, I mean, guys, I've gotten invitations from Dolly Vision to be on his show. I've got invitations from Grind to Shine. I've got invitations from 2 or 3 other people, and I'm just kind of a lone wolf, guys. Like,
Right.
but as far as true crime goes, I keep my nose clean. I don't want to get into someone else's business. I want to do my videos. I didn't even really want to get started in lives, but I did it, and everybody seemed to love it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I mean, you know, like for me, man, you know, I was doing the videos, and you know, I still do videos, man. You know, I
mhm,
love doing videos, but like what we're trying to do here, we want to build everybody up. You know,
right.
we want to pass this platform on to other people. You know, to give them a voice and give
Yeah.
them the opportunity to have people, you know, interact with them and engage with them within their own content. But you know, but me having dad up here, man, it seems as if it's just kind of become something normal for us.
Right,
You know, we
right.
get up here, we cut up, you know, with people, with our panelists and with our chat, and you know, people we talk to, want to boost out there for you know our viewers to
Yeah.
support them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but honestly, man, you know, I mean, it's your channel. Obviously, do what you
Yeah.
want, but
I mean,
whatever you're comfortable with,
true crime is kind of the thing. To better answer your question, true crime is one of those things. Some people could speak on it and some people can't. Like if you know, fortunately to do a true crime reaction, some people just throws it together and doesn't know a dang thing about it. But I mean, I'm a very, very fast learner, so I could read about something, listen to something, and then just catch on like it's another day. I'm sure the true crime community, I'm sure there's phony channels out there, guys. I mean, I'm 100% sure of that.
man.
And we see it daily. There's some people out there doesn't believe in the kid or doesn't, they're just for a paycheck, guys. And I'm trying to actually get out there that as far as like Quentin or Michael Vaughn, Quentin Simon, and people like that, all we would have had to have needed is a camera by the doors or a sensor by Michael Vaughn's door. When he went out that door, it would have went off, and the father would have known when he was changing the little baby.
Right.
And you can get one of those at Walmart for what, $12 a sensor, something like that. So I mean, that's kind of where I'm at right now. Just like cameras on light posts. I mean, if we would have had those, we would have known what happened to just about everybody that vanished out their house.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I mean, what I've noticed personally, like I kind of I'll frequent and I just kind of watch in the shadows, if you will, or lurk in some of these chats, and I notice like a lot of them are sewing circles that are true crime or whatnot, and a
Right.
lot of these are, you know, and I'm very logic driven, right? I mean, I
Right.
need to see some kind of result from what we're talking about. And I understand that some people just want to get in there and, if you will, just kind of shoot the shit about what's going on or make it into a sewing circle or a gossip circle. And that's entertaining for some people. I get that. And I don't really see any harm in it. But I look at the partaking in it. It's kind of, I can see exactly like, listen, if there's a missing person and we can get some awareness out there, we can get more eyes on it. You can get a lot of people out there looking, you know, the sooner the better.
right.
I can absolutely see and recognize the value in that. But once you get past that point, what exactly are we doing?
Right. And that's 100% correct. I mean, and there's so much stuff. This is my thing also. Some YouTube channels can get out more than some news channels to reach people.
Almost definitely.
I
Yeah,
mean,
for
it's
sure.
crazy.
Mhm.
And I mean, it's getting to the point to where YouTube is basically, well, some of your news channels. That's basically what they are.
Right.
I mean, YouTube has, you know, news channels, whatever, but it's a proven fact that, you know, if some people didn't want YouTubers saying anything about, you know, the missing kids and anything else. One thing I don't like, guys, is whenever a YouTuber goes on to describe something in true crime or vice versa anywhere else, and they want to make a graphic with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, you whatever you say is going to be seen. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, I've seen some YouTubers go out there and just go basically like, you should have made your channel rated R. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it was pitiful.
Right.
So, you know, I mean, so there's definitely people out there for money, just to get their name out there, guys. A lot of people doesn't even care about this stuff, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, I'll say, you know, I definitely agree with that. There's a lot of people out there, you know, that are
right,
just monetary driven, and you know, they they just they do everything they can, man, you know, to make themselves extremely relevant, but
right,
but also in a very uncomfortable way. Um,
right,
you know, there's a lot of people out there like that, man. You know, they want to kind of push themselves on other people, you know, to get their name out there, and then you know
yeah,
to build monetary value or money. You know, they're
yeah,
monetary driven. And honestly, man, you know, and this is just my personal opinion. You know, if you're monetary driven, I feel as if what your goal is, it's not going to be a good end result because you have bad intentions. You know what I mean? So
Right, right.
like for me, I mean, like, yeah, my super chats and stuff like that are on, but that shit, like anybody that wants to do that, man, listen, I appreciate it. Absolutely. I appreciate the support and the love for sure. But that's not what I'm here for. You know what I mean? I'm not here for the money, none of that shit.
Right.
I want to connect with people, that are just like me. I want to build people up, like somebody has built me up. Like I said, giving this platform to somebody else. Um, but like I said, man, people that are monetary driven, their end goal is more than likely gonna not work out. You got to stay genuine with your viewers and genuine with yourself. Don't fake it to make it, man. Just be you. And not talking to you, but just
Yeah,
speaking.
yeah. I mean, and that's another thing too is, you know, it's nice to have a live and not really need any moderators. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just like your chat flows.
Mhm.
And that's what I've noticed about my following is I could just leave the chat alone most generally, and it just go on with itself.
Well,
Everybody gets along.
yeah, I mean, I'm sure, just as mine. I'm
Yeah, yeah,
keeping an eye on it. So if you see me looking over, I'm
yeah,
reading what these people are saying. But a lot of the times, man, they talk to each other, and again,
yeah.
that's also a community. You've got people that join in on content creators' lives, and they talk to people that are in the chats because they know them from being there previously. That's a community, man, and that's what we want to build, man. We want to build the community and the family, and that's what this is.
Right.
So
And that's the reason why whenever see I got made fun of for naming my community actually by the same person we just talked about.
mhm.
So it's like whenever I come up with Red Rebel Nation for my community, it was like, why are you naming your community for? And now everybody is happy with being their community being named. You know what I'm saying? Like instead of just being YouTube family, that's the reason why in first my videos I usually say Red Rebel Nation, Creek Squad, and YouTube family
Right.
because it's all my family. You
Mhm.
see, but some people may take offense to a Red Rebel Nation family. I had a girl the other night say something to me, and I was like, "Well, welcome to the family," and she's like, "I don't got family." I mean, so I've had that before, so it's kind of weird to actually hear that from somebody. But I mean, whenever I named it Red Rebel Nation, everybody just took to it. So and everybody was cool with it. So yeah. I mean, naming your community is actually a big thing.
Yeah, but that person is definitely an outlier, and hey, all you can do is hope and pray for them that maybe they can find some peace. But I don't look into a whole lot of, hey, what you want to call yourself, or what, if you want to identify it, you want to put a label on something, especially a positive thing. I really, I don't personally have a problem with it, but I'm beginning to see, or I'm not like most people. So, I mean, I'm a little more open minded and a little wiser than some people rolling around out there. And I just kind of see, hey, listen, whatever's making you happy, whatever works for you. Anytime I can, be supportive, I'm going to do it instead of just tearing people down. But some people are just out there with the mindset of, oh, well, that's just stupid. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? You can't please everybody all the time, right?
Right.
You cannot. That will not happen. I learned that in the restaurant business. So I
Well,
mean,
I was gonna say, something on that as well. I mean, when you said, "Hey, welcome to the family," and that specific person said, "I don't have family." Well, listen, man, that has nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? They're selfishly miserable, and
right.
that has nothing to do with you, man. You were just trying to spread positivity, be positive to them, and they took it within a negative manner. That's on them, bro. That's nothing that you have to deal with. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Uh,
100% correct. I mean, yeah, I mean, I love doing this stuff, guys. This stuff is like I mean, I about 5 years ago, I this is what I wanted to do. So, I mean, and here I am. And if it wasn't for Creek Squad, I wouldn't be here, guys. Plain and simple. And that's the reason why I hold Creek Squad very dear to my heart as far as, you know, bringing me to where I am today. And I'll never forget that. I'll never let that drop off. Who actually put me on the spot to be able to talk and have subscribers and my channel growing and, you know, monetizations and, you know, stuff like that. I'll never forget it. So yeah,
Right.
shout out to Creek Squad as well. Yeah, it's for real. So, all
Yeah,
right,
man.
guys, I'm going to actually jump out of here. I'm going to get to bed. I do appreciate you guys letting me on here. And like I said, guys, spread positivity and, let's share everything we have, guys, and make channels grow. So
Yeah,
Well,
it's good
hey,
to speak with you again, Bare Bones.
yeah, bare bones, man. I want to say, brother, I really appreciate you. You know, I know I stopped in on your live the other night,
yeah,
just basically just checking up on you. Like I said, and you said, I reached out to you basically just wanting to watch your back and just look out for you. Obviously, you're more than capable of doing that, but
right,
I just wanted you to know, man, I got your back, and I was looking out for you, and hey, we really appreciate you over here. We
right.
respect you, and we appreciate you coming up, being completely respectful, and you know, and just showing love, and to us, and the community and Creek Squad and everybody, man. We
Right.
appreciate you, brother.
Much respect, bro. I'm gonna jump out of here, guys. Talk to you guys later.
All right, buddy. Have a good night. So yeah, man. But yeah, let's catch up on this chat, man. Dad, you got anything to say?
No, I kind of wanted to look a little bit, expound a little bit on a point that he made. I mean, for those people out there that may be in a bad spot in their life and maybe they don't have anyone to turn to, let's say someone that didn't have any family, maybe the only sense of community or support system they might have might be in something like this, man. I think it's very important to keep that door open and try to help people. Like you might be the difference between someone, making a bad decision in their life that's going through a rough time. And maybe with this community, I mean, the positivity in the community, right?
Mhm.
They can absolutely extend out and help people. I mean, and I think that gets lost on a lot of folks.
Well, yeah, man. I mean, it's very important, to just be as positive, and as good outlooking as you can, because like you said, you've got people that you don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they're dealing with, and your words, you just having a certain type of, demeanor and, a good positive vibe, man, that really could help somebody, or even your words, you know what I mean? You may not even be speaking to them directly, uh but your words, if they took them in as an outsider looking in, man, that could also probably help somebody as well. So it's very important, man.
Yeah, I mean, like even the girl we had on just a little bit ago, she was concerned about being viewed as crazy or
Right.
I mean, her concerns were I think put out there pretty well. There's no need for me to rehash it or swing it around. I'm just saying that she wanted a voice to get out there, and just taking the time and the patience with her and let her get this out there. Maybe this might help her get some closure on the things she's struggling with.
Mm. Yeah, for sure. I mean, most definitely. Let's see here, man. Let's catch up on this chat a little bit. Welcome to the family, Bubba. Bass Hacker says, Bare Bones, we love you. You're absolutely amazing, Bob. Everyone sub the Bare Bones reaction.
There you guys go. Power Stroke, No Joke, Rusty Truck, and I. All we want is a platform that people be heard on. You can share each other's thoughts and not be judged by it. Some people just needs someone to listen, guys. That's what we're here for, guys. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna jump out of here. But first, love yourself, like yourself, be nothing but yourself. Like, subscribe to the channel. It's highly appreciated. Without further ado, guys, salute to Creek Squad, Rebel Nation. I love you guys. YouTube family, I also love you guys. Your boy Deuces. I'm out. Thank you guys. Have a good one.